Hey YouTube, it's EchoBear, and today I am going to review probably the worst game I've ever found on the App Store. Well, technically through Twitter, but the App Store still. It's called Shooting Heroes, and it's a knockoff of Overwatch, and it's horrific. So let's get to the serious stuff so I can start yelling about it. So, Shooting Heroes is made by Yilan Liu. And the first version that I can find of it being released, it's not even a month old yet. It was on July 31st, 2017. Now, if it weren't for what it is, the genre would be a top-down shooter game. Like, you run around through an obstacle field, shoot all the baddies, continue on with your life, gain power-ups, etc., etc. It's one of those, like, bang-bang shooty games. But Shooting Heroes is playing under the guise that it's Overwatch. And it's horrible and hilarious, and I can't wait to show you guys. And I literally cannot believe it exists either, so let's go. So, I found this game being retweeted on Twitter from some of the people that I follow. It is 100% a bootleg Overwatch game. Like, there's no way around it. It's bootleg Overwatch. If you look at the character models in game, it's really obvious which characters they are trying to emulate and blatantly copy without the permission of Blizzard. So, God, I need an emotional moment. I need to pull up the names of these characters. So, if you're familiar with Overwatch at all, you will know characters like Tracer, or as this game knows it, Gemma, Winston, or Godzilla, Widowmaker, or Lifetaker, or Reaper as Darker. I cannot make this up. To continue, Pharah is known as Lucy and has been stripped of like 90% of her armor. Mercy has become Miss Lou. Torbjorn is still Torbjorn, but he's called Davor. Zenyatta has lost his face and is called Z3. Bastion is now a transformer and is called Rodigi. 76 is now named Patrick and he's about my age. May is suddenly a magical fairy named Molly. Genji is now Ninsan. Hanzo is Archimond, and Diva, who has soulless eyes, is now called Poppy. So with that horrific mindset, and I'm gonna go through and show you guys all of them over here, hopefully timed out to how I say it, it's painful. This is not a good game, and I wouldn't be reviewing it other than the fact that it is so hilariously bad that I felt the need to show you guys it. So I will forgive the dev for not having it translated the best. It is fairly decent. There's no real story to it. It wants to be Overwatch, but you're fighting like head crabs, and in the first level you kill Roadhog, which I think is like deep irony for what actually happened in Overwatch to Hog. But the core mechanics of this game are pretty much like any other very sketchy looking RPG game on the App Store. You're gonna run into a ton of microtransactions, a ton of weird power-ups that you're not sure what to do with, a ton of rewards and pop-up screens that you're gonna have to deal with, dealing with events and special things that you gotta buy because there's a time limit on them. And then you get to the actual gameplay of it, which is just as horrible, if not more horrible, than everything else combined. You have to use their ulties instead of their ultimates to attack the incoming head crabs, I think. I don't know. It's not explained what's going on. But you attack them. You pretty much hold down your attack button. I chose Darker because the meme of it, and my friends told me to when I was yelling at them about it and losing my absolute mind. Can't believe this exists! But it does, and you run around shooting things, and when you kill everything of the bad guys, I think you beat the level and you keep going, and then things get harder, and then you die, and then the game's like, oh hey, you can pay to have a friend, or you can use this friend that you would have to pay $20 for and use them in the game for however many times. It's like, oh look, you died, you want to try another hero, or you want a buddy? It's not good. It's very broken. The controls are horrible. It auto aims for you, which is nice, but when everything else in the game is broken, glitched, you can literally not really forgive it for much else. So, mainly, I don't recommend this game at all. Even for the joke of it, don't give this game downloads. It's not fun. It's super, like, against copyright laws. I can't believe it hasn't been taken down yet. It probably will be by the time this video comes out or something. They'll probably get a cease and desist from Blizzard real soon. It's a horrible game, but it's semi-playable, so I'm gonna give it about a 2 out of 10. Just because, 1 point because it made me laugh, and another point because it's semi-playable. Other than that, you can run around in this game, laugh at the names of the characters, and get chickens as rewards. This game is horrible, but I will still leave download links in the description. Stick to the very end of this video to see some more weird videos that I've done in the past, and I will see you all in the next video, where hopefully I won't be yelling my head off about a ridiculously horrible game. Bye!